Hello, my name is Paul Melrose and welcome to this second video in a series of short videos showing you how to manage Google+. In the last video we saw how to set up an account and how to manage our settings, and today we're going to have a look at navigating around the site, how to set up a profile and how to manage your privacy settings. First, let's begin by navigation. The look of Google Plus is very clean, and a lot of this has to do with the hiring of Andy Hertzfeld to design the look of Google Plus. Andy Hertzfeld was one of the people who was responsible for designing the original software for the Mac, so there's a little bit of Apple DNA in the look of Google Plus. Google are using four main colors. They're using white, very dark grey at the top, you'll see here. They're using red and blue for action buttons. For navigating across the top, you have a series of 5 buttons. If you hover your mouse over them, you will see what they do. Home, Photos, Profile, Circles, and Games. We'll look at Games first just to get it out of the way. So I'm going to click on this. We go to a page where we have a choice of games we can play online, including Angry Birds. Let's go back into Home. And this is our main page where we find our stream or all the posts of the people we're following. You'll also see across the side here you have a YouTube widget, and you can find and you can source videos directly here. And at the bottom of the page you have send feedback. If I click on this, I can comment on any aspect of my Google Plus experience that I'm having a problem with or wish to highlight. And I can even highlight a section of the screen, say I'm not happy with this, and write a little note and send it off to Google. For the rest of this video we're going to look at setting up and managing your profile and your privacy. So I'm going to go to the middle here, Profile, and if I click on this, I go to a page where I begin setting up my information. I already have my photograph, and I see underneath it says anyone on the web, and I cannot change this setting. It also asks me for a tagline, and I'm going to write a little tagline here about myself. And again, anyone can see this, and I can't change that. I can put in my employer, and I can decide who can see this. My circles, extended circles, which means people who are in circles of my circles, only you, or I can customize this. My education, once again I can customize this. And as you go down you have different choices, and most of these you can decide who you want to see, but there are some core pieces of information which are going to be public or not there at all. Scrapbook is a nice little feature. I'll show you how this works. I'll click add a photo, and I'm just going to drag a photo in here. I'm going to drag in my profile photograph from my main Google Plus account. I'm going to drag in another photograph. And I'm going to click continue to my profile. Now you see those two photographs. This one here is a black eye a friend gave me when he hit me with a squash racket. These are two photographs I put in here, and you can have 5 images across the top here, and people are using these in various ways. Some of them very creative. So this is my profile. On the side here you can see who are in my circles, and I can change this. I can decide to show who are in my circles, who are not, and I can decide which circles to share. So that's very customizable. On the side here I can decide who I can add in web pages. So if I have my own web page, I can add that in. I can add in recommended links, and I can click on any one of these and I can edit it, save. I can go back down to employment. I can click on this and I can change from anyone on the web to only me and save. Click finish editing. There's my profile. Now if I look down at my profile, you can see my work is still listed, Work Inc., but I had set that to private. If I want to see what people outside my account see, I need to go over here to view profile as. I click on this, I click anyone on the web, and now I'll see how my profile appears to anyone visiting my page. And you can see my work has gone. They can see where I live, they can see my education, and that's all. Now I'm going to go over to my own account and show you my profile there and show you what kind of information I share. This is my Google Plus account, and this is my homepage, my profile page, and I'm in the About section, and you can see I've added quite a bit of information about myself here. What I'm doing is I'm telling people who find me what I post on and a little bit about myself, enough for them to make a decision about whether or not they want to recircle me or circle me if I haven't circled them first. Now if I go down here, you'll see some information about me. See my employment, Emerald Culture Institute, and my degrees and where I've lived. But if I go up to the top here and click on View Profile As and click Anyone as on Web, and I go down, you'll see that where I live and my employment is no longer visible because I've chosen not to share those, as an example of how it works here. And again, I can click on any of these and edit various aspects. So whatever I want to edit, just click on the area and a little box will come up to add the information. Click Finish Editing, and I'm back into my profile as I see it with all the information there. Now I'm going to go back into the account I've created for these videos. Now I'm going to click Done, and I have finished editing the profile for Nom de Plume. Now let's have a look at some other profiles and see how they compare. I'm going to go back over to Home, click on this, and let's have a look at the Dalai Lama's profile. I click on his name. You'll also notice beside his name we have a little grey tick box. This is Google's way of showing you that they have verified that this is indeed the Dalai Lama, and they will do this with prominent people. So I can go down to About, and I get an introduction to the Dalai Lama. If I go back into my stream and I go down to his most recent post, we can see there's 65 comments, and I can click on any of these people, hover my mouse, click on them, and I can go to their homepage and I can see what they've decided to share. So this is the kind of information you might get about a person. This person has shared very little, but Dalai Lama has shared quite a lot. In the next video, I'm going to show you how you can add people and how to manage your circles.